Okay, welcome to Minuteman Spacious Skies Campground in Littleton, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. It feels like you've stepped deep into the woods of New England. So come on, let's take a slow drive with me as we check out why this campground is so incredible. It's become one of my unexpected favorites on the East Coast. Here's the check-in area. The first stop. Check-in is so easy. The process took minutes. Super friendly staff. A pool, they have a laundry facility. The staff here, they're the kind that remember your name. They're so friendly. And they ask how your trip's been. Once you roll into this park, there's trees on trees, and you've got a mix of shady, secluded sites and more open, sunny ones, perfect for solar if you're off-grid. They have a pool and a kids' arcade. Clean bathrooms with hot water. And they're well maintained, wide enough for larger rigs as well. And the layout's smart. It's no weird back ends, up hills or weird angles. The pool is heated. The staff is friendly. Let's take a look at a few of the different kinds of sites that they have here. And take a little ride on. There's a playground for the kids, a pool area, an arcade, and they have cabins here. A little mining center. Campers to larger homes. I'm in a small tent and I stayed in Camp 13. I had a fire pit. I had lots of spacious room. I'm taking a ride just around some of the park. They have trails that go off that you can walk. There's one down there. And this campsite had a lot of room. There's full hookups. That means, baby, water, 30, 50 amp electric, and sewer right at your site. And yes, the water pressure actually good. There was no trouble with blocks or leveling. And if you have a dog, it's a great range for him to play. All the sites seemed really level. There was no drama. I had the fire pit going, like I said, 30 minutes after I was arriving. And it was just stunning and beautiful and so relaxing, which is a record for me because I usually don't have the fire pit going that fast. It takes me just an hour just to figure out where the picnic table is. But I have a lot of room, as you can see. And the bathhouses and the laundry service, that was phenomenal. The laundry building was immaculate and clean. I just went for a swim, and it's beautiful out. You can hear the birds singing. And so the amenities, the bathhouses, they were spotless and really clean. The friendly staff is what really made it. There are some fast food restaurants very close. It's easy to get food in here. There's a Shaw's not very far from here. And it was definitely better than a hotel. I slept so cozy in my tent. There's hot water, big showers, and even hooks where you can actually put your stuff there. Plus, there's a coin laundry. That's a big plus if you're staying long term and when you're traveling, which I didn't know I'd appreciate until I spilled coffee, like everything. Take a look at my little, I'm gonna have a seat. The pool was amazing because it was heated, and this is such a great spot for families. And I visited, about 10 minutes from here, a world-renowned ice cream place that's on another one of my videos. I think it's a win-win for me, and it's a win-win for anybody traveling with kids, or you just need a little lounge for a day. You can work here as well because, big surprise, they have Wi-Fi. They have Wi-Fi that you can use at your campsite for the different sections, and good Wi-Fi. It actually works here. It's not blazing fast, but enough to upload, enough to go live if I had wanted to, and to talk to anybody I need to do my Zoom calls or to catch up on collabs and deals that I'm doing as I'm touring, and to see what's going on in the area. Sometimes you pull into these campgrounds and you can't even use your phone to see what's locally going on. You have to pull out of the grounds. So as you're walking through the wooded paths or you're biking around, this place is a loop. There's a real comfort here. There's no constant highway noise. It's quiet. And they have quiet times. There's no partying all night long with campers. There's a lot of families that are coming through here, and all I heard was the birds. The birds waking me up in the morning, and the rustling leaves, and maybe someone just toasting marshmallows and the scent of breakfast. They have coffee in the office in the mornings, but they don't open, I think, until 10. That was the minus for me. And they do have emergency phone numbers that you can call, though. I got a mix of like family friendly, but not chaotic at this park. And I stayed 4 nights. And I really appreciate how hospitable everyone seemed. And I had my pop-up tent. I didn't have a hook. I didn't need necessarily hookups, but I used it to run my fan. And you're kind of in a killer location. You've got Walden Pond about just 15 minutes away, which I'm going to be hitting today. An actual Walden Pond where I went into the woods thing, kind of, you know, Thoreau. You know what I'm talking about? Concord, Lexington are also nearby. It's if you're into like history, the Revolutionary War, that's kind of cool. And then just like, I think it's in a good location for where you're traveling through, and Boston's not too far. And you can easily hop on the commuter rail into Boston, which I talked to one family and that's what they did. They went into Boston on the rail to get the city vibes during the day. And then they could just come out here and sleep under the stars at night. And they love their adventure here. You're not far from cute little farm stands and breweries too, so you might want to check those out. There was a lot of quiet fire nights for me that made me want to not scroll and not work. But just working under the day. I mean, check this out. This is my view when I look up. The birds chirping, the swimming pool, the peace, and the location. It's great. It's a well-managed campground with great hookups and even better access to New England adventures. I'm definitely heading to Walden Pond today. You've got spacious skies, and Minuteman is it.